Good afternoon, everyone. So, third year EC, JNTUK R16 Microwave Engineering, third unit Microwave Tubes. So, under we have reflex klystron. So, under the reflex klystron, so previous discussion velocity modulation. So, derivation for bunching parameter completed. So, I think everybody has some knowledge regarding this bunching parameter derivation. Take primary equation V naught, write status of view electron at Z equals to D. So calculate a retarded field. From that one, apply force equation and apply the derivative work. So therefore you are able to calculate round trip time. So that round trip time that equals to 2 ml V naught by E into VR minus VR plus V naught. So this is the total round trip time in the repeller region. So this time is helpful to calculate transit angle theta naught dash. So omega multiplied by theta naught dash. Omega multiplied by theta naught dash. So from this one, that bunching parameter for reflex. So bunching parameter equals to beta V1 by 2V naught multiplied by transit angle. Here. So now let us, now in this session, we look some knowledge. We are trying to get some knowledge on. So you are watching on screen slide. So come to present slide. Relation between repeller voltage and accelerating voltage. So in this slide, we are trying to make somewhat of relation between this acceleration voltage and repeller voltage. So for that one, consider my first assumption. So always applied signal less than beam voltage. So therefore consider when V1 for far less than V0. So what is the status of my present electron? So here I am writing the present electron equation. Here I am writing present electron equation. So omega T2 equal to omega T1 plus theta naught. So my status of the electron equals to omega T2 after Repeller space. So omega T2 equals to some past electron plus this transit angle theta naught dash. Here I'm writing. So what is the relation? How to get the relation is nothing but I am focusing on the transit angle theta naught. So for this transit angle theta naught, what is the optimum angle I have to choose? So my optimum angle can be selectable for my maximum transfer of the energy. So at which mode, for example, I am taking fundamental mode that equal to 1 into 3 by 4, 1 3 by 4 cycles. So at this 1 3 by 4 cycle, what is my past equation here? 2 pi multiplied by n minus 1 by 4. Clear? So what is this one? What is n minus 1 4? That is exactly equals to my resonant condition 3 by 4. Or this 2 pi into n minus 1 by 4, I may also written as 2 pi n minus pi by 2. So this value, by using this value, I am choosing the optimum value for transit angle. So everybody listen carefully. By doing this 2 pi n minus pi by 2, I am able to choose my transit angle optimum value. So how to get the optimum value? This is now from this is the optimum value for transit angle. Why? Because at this value, I am able to get my fundamental mode. 1 into 3 by 4. Clear? Theta naught equal to 2n minus 1 into 3 by 4. Now, by using this optimum value, again go back and take the equation. Just we know that, or just recall the transit angle theta naught. What is the alternative equation? Yes, minus 2m SW by E into VR minus V naught multiplied by V naught. So from this example, take V naught like this. So apply square on both sides. Next step. Why? Because this step is useful for in our force equation. Yesterday we solved a force equation, na? M square. Clear? So for that force equation, that value should be useful. So that equals to mv square by 2 equal to ev naught. Next step, let's take e naught. So that equal to m by 2e v square. So already we have v naught na, direct substitution. So in this step, apply transit angle optimum value that equal to 2n minus pi by 2. So this is the value. Clear? So this is the value. So from this equation, try to some modifications. Bring this VR minus V naught to here for our problem utility. Next step, V naught divided by VR minus V square equals to m by 2e అలానే ఉంచండి, e square by 4 omega square m square s square. Theta మనకి ఆప్టిమమ్ ఉంది కదా, 2n pi minus pi by 2. Try to substitute. Clear? So V naught divided by VR minus V naught square equals to V naught divided by VR square. V naught divided by VR minus V naught square equal to m by 2e e square 4 omega square m square s square. So like 2 pi n minus pi by 2. Clear? Go to the next slide. So take the same equation by making the proper simplification. So here we are obtaining the V naught minus VR whole square equals to previous calculation 1 by 8 omega square s square e by m 2 pi n minus pi by 2 whole square. So in this equation we have the relation VR and V naught. So this gives the relationship between the V naught and VR. Now same expression should be continuously followed for our Repeller frequencies. So general original answer ikkada complete ayindi, relationship between the repeller voltage and accelerating voltage. So that is V naught by VR minus V naught square equals to 1 by 8 1 by omega square s square e by m 2 pi by n minus 5 by 2 whole square. So now come to the next step. So the expression for change in the frequency due to repeller voltage variation. సో దానికోసం మనం ఇక్కడ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ ట్యూనింగ్ అనేటువంటి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ రాసుకున్నాము. సో క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ ప్రీవియస్ ఈక్వేషన్ VR minus V naught whole square equal to 8 ms square 8 ms square V naught divided by that 2 pi n minus 5 by 2 whole square ఉంది కదా, దాన్ని అలానే ఉంచేసుకున్నాను. ఈ ఈక్వేషన్లో నుంచి నేను క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ చేసుకున్నాను. సో నాకు ఒమేగా ఉన్నది కాబట్టి డిఫరెన్షియేటింగ్ చేశాను విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు ఒమేగా. సో అగైన్ క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ 2 into VR minus V naught that equals to here differentiation dVR divided by dW. So again same differentiation 16 ms square V naught divided by 2 pi n minus pi by 2 square E again omega square. So from this example, so next step, bring this term to right hand side. dvr by dw equals to 8ms square v naught w divided by e into 2 pi n minus 5 by 2 whole square evr minus vw. Clear? So in previous case we are having this one vr minus v naught equal to 8m square v naught w square by e into 2 pi n minus 5 by 2 whole square. So from this one take here vr minus v naught. Why? Because here vr minus v naught na. So take that one dvr by dv naught. This term no change. ఈ term లో ఎలాంటి మార్పు ఉండదు. సో ఈ term కి 1 by vr minus v naught square root of e into 2 pi n minus 5 by 2 whole square 8m square s square v naught w square. Clear? సో ఈ రెండింటిని ప్రొడక్ట్ చేశాను కొంచెం. సో స్క్వేర్ ఆఫ్ 8m s square v naught divided by e 1 by 2 n pi minus 5 by 2. For the dvr by dw equal to square root of 8m v naught by e. ఈ టర్మ్ బయటకు తీసుకొచ్చేసాము 2 pi s into 2 pi n minus pi by 2. So this process is called electronic tuning. Explain the electronic tuning for the reflex klystron. Nothing but repeller voltage is identification to the critical for the frequency of the oscillation. So the required frequency, required repeller voltage to get the frequency of oscillation for the two cavity klystron can be represented by this equation 2 pi s. 2 pi s divided by 2n pi minus 5 by 2 square root of 8m v naught divided by e. Clear? Yes. So likewise, we are able to perform the electronic tuning answer to reflex klystron. Clear? Now let me move to next thing. So prove the efficiency of reflex klystron in 22%. సో చాలాసార్లు మనకి అడిగారు అనమాట ప్రీవియస్ దాంట్లో. సో లాస్ట్ 2019లో 7 మార్క్స్ ఉంది. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎఫిషియన్సీ ఫర్ ద రిఫ్లెక్స్ klystron. So prove the efficiency of the reflex klystron is 22%. So let me solve how to do this one. So here I am taking the efficiency of the reflex klystron. So for to evaluate the efficiency, what is our theoretical understanding? So we are able to get the maximum power when that maximum power is transferred to the output side. Clear? So for that one, here I am taking the power equation, DC power equation in terms of beam voltage, applied beam voltage. Clear? So this is the power equation. This is the power obtained by beam voltage. Similarly, what is the AC component for this power from our previous discussion? So this is the AC power. So that is the PAC equal to voltage V2 I naught, first coefficient Jx equal to, we have constant, so J1 of x dash multiplied by transit angle sine. So sine of theta naught. Now come to the next step. So here we have same equation of PAC I naught V2 J1 of x I naught. So here we are taking that one. So here this is sin theta term going to be 1. So that is and the v2 term is going to be single one. So I am replacing here. So our previous PAC converted into PAC I naught v1 j1 of x. So from our previous discussion, what we know that x dash equals to v1 by 2 v naught theta naught. From this one, this v1 by v naught equals to 2x dash divided by theta naught, and the theta naught is the transit angle 2n pi minus pi by 2. So substitute this one in PAC. So directly you are getting 2 v naught I naught x dash j1 of x dash divided by 2n pi minus pi by 2. Clear? So from the previous one, what we know that PDC here. So efficiency. So efficiency equal to PAC divided by PDC. So you are having the PDC V naught into I naught. So 2 V naught. So 2 V naught I naught x dash j1 of x dash divided by 2n plus 1 pi by 2. Now this is the 2n plus 1 pi by 2, and this is the PAC term PAC. So by making simplification, so we are getting 2x dash j1 of x. So this is as usual, and 2n pi minus pi by 2. So this is the efficiency for reflex klystron. So in problems they will mention, so x dash likewise. So by the Bessel's function table you are getting likewise. So by doing substitution of x dash and j1 of x dash, so maximum power output is obtained. So when n equal to 1 or fundamental mode, so that equal to 1 into 3 by 4 mode. So this is the efficiency for a two cavity. So that is the value here. Substitute all these values, n equal to 2, x dash value, j1 of x dash value. So here I am taking so maximum value for the efficiency, maximum value. So that equals to here 22.78. So maximum efficiency 22.78 theoretical, but practically you are able to get the 20% efficiency. So hence verified the efficiency equals to 22.78. So that is the previous semester examination question. So prove the efficiency of reflex klystron. So 22%. So this is the proof for efficiency of reflex klystron. Next, let me move something additional treatment for this two cavity. So here I am writing the basic power output equation. 2v naught I naught I j1 of x divided by 2n pi minus pi by 2. So in this numerator, this is the transit angle theta naught, and this transit angle from our previous discussion omega t naught. And this omega t naught can be modified in terms of v naught to msw by e vr minus v naught into v naught. Take snapshot. So by doing substitution, P out equals to 2v naught I naught x z x divided by this value, where 2 msw v naught into evr minus v naught. This is the root equation per P out. This is the alternating form for denominator. So substitute this alternate forms in main root equation. Take snapshot. Next, go to next slide. So by doing some treatment on this previous equation, so we got 2v naught I naught x z dash divided by omega s. So into VR minus V naught into square root of E by 2m naught. So it is all numerical x dash z of x. So that's here 1.25. So taking here, so alternative for maximum power. So this is the maximum power generated by the two cavity klystron, reflex klystron, sorry, reflex klystron. So this is the maximum power, maximum value of the equation format for reflex klystron 1.25 V naught I naught multiplied by VR minus V naught numerator term divided by omega into s multiplied by square root of E by 2m V naught. So take snapshot for this slide also, maximum power. Next, in this slide, we are able to understand. So what is the equivalent circuit for our previous reflex klystron. So this is the equivalent circuit. So indicating the loss, conductance, and parallel tuning circuit, and as well as the loading the conductance. So this is the involvement of GB, G naught, and load conductance GR for this parallel circuit. So take snapshot as equivalent circuit for reflex klystron. So from this reflex klystron, how to estimate the electronic tuning. So how to estimate the electronic tuning. So let we discuss. So from this one, so that is electronic admittance, that should be continued by next lecture. So equivalent circuit modes are be in next upcoming class.